Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls, with another damn great video. We are here to discuss the latest rumors surrounding Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay. From the title, you will see Harry Maguire is set to leave Manchester United, and I've written that title because I think that Harry Maguire is more likely to leave Manchester United than Scott McTominay, although West Ham have officially submitted a bid yesterday for both Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay of a combined bid of 60 million. All right, and which I believe was rejected by Manchester United. From the sources I have and the sources we've seen from Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein, and from Sky Sports, Melissa Reddy reported it that Manchester United and West Ham United are very close now, are very close to agreeing a deal for the departure of Harry Maguire to Manchester United, to West Ham United. I'm sorry, but let's discuss what does it mean for Manchester United going forward, and we will also discuss what does it mean and what Harry Maguire will bring to West Ham United. But before we do any of that, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Check out my previous videos. Yesterday, I predicted the Premier League season. I gave my Premier League prediction. It's going pretty well. Thank you for the response, and thank you so much for that. And so, yeah, let's get it on. Harry Maguire is set to leave Manchester United for a reported fee of about in between 35 and 40 million, which I think is a fair price for someone of the ability of Harry Maguire. He's not at the level of Manchester United. We know that. We've been, crying out for him to leave this club. Uh, I am absolutely against the people who boo players. I said it yesterday to a friend of mine as well. We should never boo. He never asked us to pay 80 million for him. He never asked us to make him the captain. So, but he was never a player material for United, and never ever he was a material of a captaincy for Manchester United. But finally, it looks like it will happen. Harry Maguire will leave Manchester United, and the most suitable place at the moment looks like it's going to be West Ham United. So, well, if we, for example, get let's say 35 million, which I don't think will be accepted, but let's assume that Manchester United get 35 million for Harry Maguire. What does it mean for us? Because if Maguire leaves, we will definitely need to bring someone in because we can't have Lindelof, Martinez, and Varane just to play the whole season. When we got Champions League, we got the cups, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and the Premier League. We're gonna need to bring a defender in. There's been talk of Todibo. It's a good little defender, and it depends on Eric Ten Hag, who he goes with. But Harry Maguire, the writing's been on the wall for a very long time, and Harry Maguire is probably now set to leave Manchester United. Okay, and let's talk about Scott McTominay now, because West Ham do not only want Harry Maguire, they do also want Scott McTominay after agreeing a deal with Edson Fernandez from Ajax. So it looks like it's going to be both of them. Harry Maguire is more likely because Manchester United will not have a problem with keeping Scott McTominay at the club, right? But from what I've heard, Manchester United do want to sell Harry Maguire, even if Ten Hag says he's happy with him. Of course, he's been stripped of the captaincy, and Southgate came out in the public and said if Harry Maguire wants to play for England regularly, he will have to play club football regularly, which will not be the case at Manchester United. So going to West Ham United, I think he'll be a very good player under David Moyes. The way the type of football they play, he can play out from, he can play the ball forward sometimes in a style that will suit West Ham. They brought in a very decent midfielder in Edson Alvarez from Ajax, and McTominay will add something as well. But the focus of this video for me is on Harry Maguire, as you know, as you must have known by now, because I do not think McTominay, uh, he might leave, but there's a less chance as compared to Harry Maguire's, because Maguire, West Ham have been on Harry Maguire for a long time now, and it's been reported for 2 3 months now that they identified him as a key player. There's been report that they've even offered Kurt Zuma to Manchester United. I wouldn't take him. He's not good enough for Manchester United. Of course, he could be an option, but not a bad. But I think it'll be a bad option for Manchester United to keep, just to give him the wages and all that. So no Kurt Zuma for me. So am I happy? Of course, every United fan, I believe, will be happy with Harry Maguire leaving, but we will be more happy if we see a replacement come in, because we will need someone to step up in cup games and in Champions Leagues. And if someone gets injured, we saw Martinez and Varane both get injured at a very wrong time for Manchester United, which resulted in United being eliminated from the Europa League. So we're going to need the depth, and we're going to need the money, because we are also on Sofian Amrabat from Fiorentina, the Moroccan player. We need to sign him as well. But the focus is now for Manchester United is on the sales. Maguire is set to leave Manchester United for West Ham United, and as is it the case with Scott McTominay and Donny Van de Beek is now being chased down by Royal Sociedad from La Liga, and Fred, who is also set to leave Manchester United, could leave at United anytime. Will it be to Saudi Arabia? Will it be from other Premier League clubs? But coming back to Harry Maguire, the thing with Harry Maguire is Manchester United know that some other clubs are interested in him as well. Some other Premier League clubs. The most notable is West Ham, but beside them is Everton. Probably there was talk of Tottenham, but I think that has deteriorated. But I don't think the money Manchester United are demanding the 35 or the 40 million. I think only West Ham can pay that. And they look like they absolutely want the player. And Harry Maguire, I think, would be open to a move if if he says I do not want to go there. He's an absolute brat because I'm sorry for the language. Because the thing is, he has to live for himself, and it is going to be winning for all parties. For Maguire, for United, and for West Ham, they've got a good player in him as well. So, yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Do let me know in the comment section, will Harry Maguire leave Manchester United, and will it be a good thing for United? Of course, it will be my opinion, but do let me know in the comment section. What does it mean for West Ham? Tell me your hammers in the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, sorry, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the bell icon. And see you soon, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.